Quinn goes by the name Quinn. Wasn't the name that Quinn was born with, but Quinn has been heralded, celebrated this week as the first transgender, non-binary footballer to play in the Women's World Cup. To which my response when I read this was, hang on a second, hang on. Is she they, whatever, is she a biological male? No, it turned out she's a biological female.
Not she, so.
So what is she?
Well, whatever they'd like to go. Let's go.
Well, hang on. Just to be clear.
I think, Quinn.
I haven't asked a question.
They and Quinn.
I haven't asked a question yet. She is a transgender non-binary. Mm-hmm. What is that?
Well,
how can you be transgender Quinn, and non-binary?
Because that's what they are.
I thought non-binary meant you were neither one nor the other.
What Quinn also is an Olympic medalist.
Hang on, sorry. I thought transgender meant you literally male to female, female to male. Turns out the non-binary is not the same as transgender, or it is.
So, to stay with you in the same theme of this World Cup, okay, we've seen the disaster that the United States women's team was during this World Cup, only winning one game, drawing 3 now, plus the loss of last night. So it was really terrible. But staying with the theme and the virtue signaling that we've seen throughout this tournament, right? So I would like to bring to you this story, which completely puzzled me, and I don't understand that, right? So you have this so-called transgender athlete who plays for Canada, and she's both transgender. My understanding was for a person who is transgender, they're transitioning towards something from something, and yet this person also claims that they are non-binary. Go figure. I'm completely lost there, right? So we're going to cover the insanity that is happening in football. So last year, you guys remember that the German team went very famous with when they tried to put their hand over the mouth in protest of who knows what, as they were because the competition was in Qatar. The Qataris were very clear that they didn't want any LGBTQ propaganda in the country, and obviously the mafia, the alphabet mafia, was very upset with all of that. Okay, so what they tried to do, tried to encourage teams like the German team to put the hand over the mouth in protest, right? And we've seen the American team before also kneeling, not even kneeling, so refusing to just sing during the national anthem, which is really insane. The country that you're meant to represent, and you're not doing the right thing. I really don't understand that. But this story here is about the next story, to stay in the theme of the World Cup, as I said, is about this Canadian player, right? So as you can see there, so meet Canada midfield Quinn, the first trans player to feature at a World Cup. Now imagine that, we right off the bat. So this person has not done anything, nothing, just claiming something that is irrational, right? Gets her on the front page of at least a main article online. So let's read here. Canada midfielder Quinn made history when they became the first transgender non-binary person to appear at either men's or women's World Cup. You see what I mean? You didn't save anybody with bullets flying everywhere. You did not jump or escalate like a building to save a kid. You just sit there and claim to be something that you're not, and boom, you are a superstar. You are a transgender and non-binary. I don't even understand how that is even possible. I don't get it. Okay, playing 90 so to appear in the men's or women's World Cup, playing 90 minutes in the 0-0 draw with Nigeria in Melbourne last week. The Ontario native, 27, is already a gold medalist for the country, part of the side that triumphed at the COVID-delayed Tokyo Olympic in summer of 2021 and has designs on going all the way in Australia and New Zealand too. Hailing from a sporting family, Quinn's father and mother played football, rugby, and basketball respectively. The midfielder quickly took to football as a child, rejecting all other after-school pursuits in favor of the beautiful game. Okay, so they played a youth level for North Toronto, Richmond Hill, Erin Mills, Eagles, guys. And before heading juice, and enrolling as a biology major. Imagine that. Imagine that. Oh. Guys, whoever gives this person a degree, they should resend it. So you graduate in biology and you haven't learned anything about human biology. No, guys, this is insanity. Huh? Let's be very clear. This is crazy. I hope you guys can all see that. This is insane. Okay. For me, this has nothing to do with courage. Let's be very clear. It has nothing to do with courage. This person is not courageous in any way, shape, or form. They just wake up one morning and decided, this is what I'm going to do. I mean, please give us a break. Give us a break. Give us a break. Turning professional after graduation, they signed first for Washington Spirit in 2018 before a short-lived stint with Paris FC in France followed. Look, this is what we need to stop this nonsense. A person at a Women's World Cup who doesn't identify as women, I mean, make it make sense. So she's an ex-woman, or at least that's what she claims, to be an ex-woman. But then this person wants to participate in a Women's World Cup. And they call themselves a trans non-binary. The whole idea of transitioning is you leave one state for another. So this person wants us to believe that they're transitioning from something to nothing or to in between. Guys, I don't know what to say anymore. Anyway, this is why this World Cup is not popular. This is why this World Cup is not popular. And if they keep going like this, we are definitely, most definitely not going anywhere in this world because the culture has been completely corrupted. And there is social contagion. These idiots know that, and yet they want to pretend that they don't. Guys, I'm tired. I don't know. I can't deal with these nonsense anymore. I can't deal with this nonsense. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. Is this normal? Why are we continuing to allow a person who says that they don't identify as a woman to play at a Women's World Cup? We've reached another level of insanity. I give up. Like I said, please let me know what you guys think because I think personally this is ridiculous. And I hope you can agree with me really on this. This needs to stop as it is completely and utterly ridiculous. So we'll move on to our next story.